Welcome everybody. Alright, so right now I want to announce that the high resolution patch is pretty much done for the English version of Dune. So if you have German version or some other, you may expect some bugs, but the English version works totally fine. I tried it myself and tried to find bugs, but they're all fixed. So that's very good news. So I'm gonna show you how to install that thing because, to be honest, you should know that if you want to keep mods like the mission select mode or the sub houses fixed, so you can play sub houses missions such as the mercenary and the XN campaign, you have to install those mods before the high resolution patch. So I'm gonna show you a step-by-step tutorial about how to make sure your game has everything, even the patch and all other mods. So you're probably gonna need a vanilla Dune, so no other mods or old high resolution patches. Kind of hard to pronounce that. So you need to start from scratch, in other words. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm gonna just extract that multiplayer version of Dune somewhere around, and after that I am going to apply the uh, mods for it. Just gonna extract it in this folder. I had many folders for testing this patch, so I can make sure there are no bugs around, and it seems that everything is fixed, which is very good. Um, Waiting for this to be installed. Alright, should be done soon. And next thing you want to do is to install every mod that you have or that you want to have in your game, so that the patch won't override them. So for example, let's go ahead and install the mission select mode, which is very important. So you gotta read the readme file if you can't track with my things here. If I'm doing it too fast, then make sure you read the readme file. So we are gonna have to paste the files accordingly to the readme. Let me find that. Alright, here it is. So go ahead in data, paste them both, overwrite, and now go with this one in the GAX folder, paste it as well, overwrite. So now the mission select mode is installed. Now another thing we really want to get is the sub houses patch, which allows you to play as mercenaries, emperor, fremen, etc., which is just the dat file, so it should be somewhere around. Let me find. Alright, here it is. So we're gonna copy this and put it right into the main directory of Dune. Yes, we do want to override. I'm gonna just delete this DLL because it's about networking, or maybe not. It's the LAN patch, if you don't know. I could just leave it here, but you don't need it if you don't plan to play multiplayer with this version that you have extracted here, which you will probably don't want to do because it's a modded version after all. I'm not really sure if the high-res patch works online. We hadn't tested that. Hopefully we're gonna do it very soon. So this one is probably not really needed on a modded version of Dune. Alright, so we have both patches. Now let's go ahead and download the high-res patch. You can find it on dune2kplus.com. I added this news entry here, and I just saw that you go to patches right here and high resolution patch. And I just noticed that, oh my god, I checked it 1 minute ago and it was 46 downloads, and I uploaded like 1 day or two ago, which is very impressive. It got very nice download numbers here, and in a minute it seems that another guy just downloaded it, which is very good. We're gonna hit the 48 downloads now because we're gonna download this one right now. And yeah, please read the readme files carefully and also the notes below. But if you are watching this tutorial, you don't really need them since I'm doing it in the tutorial. So hit this button or whatever. It's gonna download the patch. Here it is. I already have one, or better say I already have it, so I don't need to extract anymore. Scroll, and how's the name? Alright, so this is yeah, it is version 1.3.4. Alright, so this is the one we want. Now this one is pretty obvious. Put this folder in Dune 2K main folder. It says the exact same thing here. So you don't need to open this and copy these in the main directory. You need to copy the whole folder. So we're going to do that. Hit copy. Then go ahead in your newly made Dune folder and hit paste. So you have the high resolution patch folder here. Now make sure that you see these two executable files. The first one is the one you really need. This one is the dat patcher, I think. This one is a little bit more user friendly, I think. So anyway, I would recommend you to run it as an administrator because it may get some writing errors if you don't. Whatever, there's nothing malicious in this. If you don't trust me, then I'm sorry, but you are just missing the best thing ever done for Dune, which is high resolution. Alright, so this thing asks you for a resolution. Now, to be honest, the first two did not work when I tried them. I didn't try the third one, but you know, if you just want to play DOS style of Dune, you can try to make those work. But probably most of the people will be wanting to get the last 3 of them or last 4 of them. So it asks you for a number. Alright, let's just patch it to the biggest one. Write 10 and hit enter. Now it is working on the files, and you are getting this. I'm using the multiplayer version of Dune, which is probably a slightly different version. It has some fixes for Windows 7, I believe. So you may get this error, but the game works. So press enter, and let's see if this time it worked. Last time I checked it, it worked flawlessly with that error. So we're gonna see if it works. It should work. Just ignore these bullshit warnings here. Waiting for the game to start. Kinda slow. I guess we can close Google Chrome. And oops. Oh yeah, the LAN patch is asking me for an IP. Whatever. I don't even have Hamachi running, so. And voila, here you have. You can see it is working just fine. You can select a mission, and you can play as sub-houses. Trust me, you can do that. So let's just test one mission. Boom! Everything working just fine. The upgrade menu working perfectly. No more errors.
Yes, sir.
The power button working as well. Money working. So yeah, you got the idea. Everything is working. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you have further problems with this, you can leave down a comment. So see ya and have fun with the high-res patch.